Previously on Legacy of the Jungle, Episode 2, Kyle, the young jaguar, journeyed deeper into the unknown jungle, alone, uncertain, and hunted by shadows he couldn't name. Each step took him farther from the life he knew, and closer to a destiny he never asked for. Along the way, he met Miko, a fast-talking monkey who knew the jungle better than anyone, and deep beneath ancient roots, they found Tambo, an old wise tortoise who spoke of a strange fire and a hidden prophecy. He told Kyle about a jaguar who would walk alone and return with many, a jaguar chosen to protect the jungle. But the jungle isn't quiet anymore. Strange things are moving in the dark. Something powerful is following Kyle, or maybe it's leading him. His journey is just beginning. As the early morning sun shone across the wide, fast-flowing jungle river, with mist hovering above the surface, morning dew hangs heavy over the river, its surface restless and sparkling. Here, the water is not just a path, it's a challenge. The air is cool and damp. Kyle, with alert amber eyes and expressive posture, stands tense at the riverbank, twitching his tail, vines swaying above, the jungle breathing behind him. Miko, the cheerful capuchin monkey with a green leaf bandana, hangs playfully from a vine in a tall tree. Dangling from the vine, Miko flashed a mischievous smile. "You ever swam across that beast before?" he chirped. Kyle replied, looking calm but focused. "No, but I've seen my father do it. It's the only way forward." Miko, ever the jester, clutches a dangling vine with both hands, eyeing the river like it owes him an apology. He snickers, tail curling like a question mark. "Only way? You sure the crocodile signed off on that?" A low growl cuts through the morning mist. Kyle spins. Kura, a rogue panther, steps forward from the shadows, her eyes like smoke, her voice sharp and sure. "You'll never make it without knowing the current's rhythm. This river swallows fools." Kura stands beside the river, paw in the water. Kyle and Miko watch her closely. The river swirls dangerously behind them. Kura, the rogue panther, doesn't offer help often, but something in Kyle's eyes stirs an old memory, one she doesn't want to speak of. The trio, Kyle, Miko, and Kura, begins their crossing. Vines sway. The jungle river is wild with foaming water and slippery rocks. Rocks tremble beneath their weight. Bright jungle plants surround them. The jungle holds its breath. After a brief moment of walking in silence, Kura said to Kale, "You don't fight a river cub. You read it. Feel it." Miko smirked, his voice dripping with sarcasm. "Great. We're reading water now." Kyle replied thoughtful, "Show me how." Miko kept swinging playfully from one vine to another. "See? Easy breezy." Kyle jumps, then slips. Miko screams out in panic, "Kyle!" Kyle is pulled under, dragged by the current. The water is fierce. The river claws at him like a beast. He reaches out to a submerged stone and grabs hold. Just before passing out, he sees a faint carving on the rock, the same jaguar symbol from his father's pendant. His eyes widen, then everything fades to black. In a dreamlike world, underwater vision, Kyle finds himself floating peacefully with wide eyes, surrounded by glowing, slow-moving water spirits, jungle animals formed of mist and light, spirit shapes of toucans, elephants, panthers. The underwater was glowing of soft blue light. Zaru's spirit, with glowing white fur and calm eyes, slicing through the water like it obeyed him, appears before Kale. Ethereal particles float around. Zaru echoes in a calm, deep spirit voice, "The river speaks, son. You just have to know when it's time to listen." Listen to the water, Kyle. The jungle remembers. Follow the river's path. It will lead you home. Kyle gasps. He's awakened, drenched, on the opposite side of the riverbank. It's sunset. Kyle lies soaked but conscious, breathing hard. Kura sits beside him with a stern but quiet expression. The jungle glows golden behind them. Kura spoke dryly. You stopped breathing for a moment. Thought you were done for. Kale sat up surprised. You saved me? Kura said, I'm not a hero. You just owe me now. Kale stares at the carved stone near him, the same symbol from his father's pendant, an ancient mark, a sign. This isn't just a journey. Something is calling me. Kyle said softly to himself. Suddenly, the calm breaks. A very big crocodile's tail slices through the water. Kyle's eyes widen in fear. Miko screams from the bank. At night, they all sit by a campfire. Miko sits happily chewing fruit loudly, making sure everyone could hear, with an exaggerated munching face. Kura is sharpening her claws with a focused expression. Kale, sitting quietly near the fire, staring at his pendant with a deep, thoughtful gaze. Jungle darkness around, stars barely visible above, warm firelight reflecting on their faces. My father didn't just protect the jungle, he was part of something older, deeper. Kyle speaks quietly. Miko, joking, with a grin, replied, So, you're saying your bloodline is legendary? That makes me the comic relief in an epic jungle prophecy. Kyle chuckles faintly, but something shifts in the shadows. From the canopy, an owl screams, eyes gleam in the distance. The shadows are watching again. Kyle said, almost inaudibly to himself, They're not just following us, they're guiding me, testing me. The fire crackled louder, as if answering his thoughts. Miko stopped chewing, ears twitching toward the jungle's dark heart. Even Kura stiffened, eyes narrowing into the thick blackness beyond the firelight. In the distance, something growls, deep and low. Kyle grips his pendant tighter. Miko leans closer to Kura, wide-eyed. Kura mutters, eyes locked on the dark jungle. Hey, guys, stay sharp. I think the real hunt is about to begin. Kyle rose to his feet, amber eyes blazing with new determination. He faced the dark, as the jungle around them seemed to breathe, alive and watching. And just like that, the jungle whispers fall silent, for now. Whoa! We made it through another chapter of the jungle. Thank you so much for taking this ride with me. Your support means more than you know. If that adventure stirred something in your heart, imagine what's coming next. Episode 4 is creeping through the vines. And trust me, you won't want to miss what's waiting in the shadows. If this episode moved you, drop a like, share the story, and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget the bell, so you're first in line when episode 4 arrives. Until then, stay wild. And I'd love to hear from you. What part hit hardest? Let me know in the comments. See you in episode 4.